In the early 50s, though, there wasn't really a Baba community out here.
No.
So were you was your relationship with Baba then? It was just you and Baba. And
well, it's my relation with Baba has mainly been an inner relation.
Right.
You know, it's rather than otherwise.
Were there circulars though from Baba
yes,
that you
the
were?
family letters I was.
And you were getting those?
They were from Ella Winterfeld. She'd send them to me, and Dana had a lot of work for me. And Baba had given instructions that I should help work with Dana in Dana's work for him, Baba. So I had to do that. I used to do housework, and then I typed their 11, make carbon copies, and send to a whole lot of people Dana knew. And it was lively. It was lively. It was lively. All these things, you know. But you do things like that. That's part of a lifetime. I mean, good. You know, I mean, those things just come along and you do it, and that's all there was to it.
Did you ever get a personal letter or telegram from Baba at that time? Was Baba aware of the work you were doing?
Baba knows everything.
No, I know. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is, were you getting personal correspondence from Baba regarding the work at that time?
Not necessary.
No, I know.
You have a rapport with Baba, and you don't have to write letters. Why didn't I have to ask him anything? Because I found out that he was God, and I found out that God knows absolutely everything. So there was nothing to ask, because he knows. If I have a problem, it's up to me to do something about the problem. Because he knows about it anyway already. So you tell Baba, thank you for helping, and this is going to be worked out, and I thank you for your help. So I always thank Baba in advance. It's a little habit I have. I can't step in a car. I can't make a right or left turn without thanking Baba. Sometimes I sing to Baba in a very old voice. With dentures, it's not as good as it used to be, but I sing to Baba in the car. And we have a wonderful time. And what else can I tell you?
So
you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying anything here that anybody doesn't know what is being talked about.
But and
you're wonderful people, and I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for the Los Angeles Meher Baba group, and to have had a chance with my wonderful chauffeurs to put out Laura Cantari chauffeurs, and Craig Dunn has given me a ride, and Cookie has given me a ride. And ever since last year, I've been, thanks to Baba, have these wonderful chauffeurs to help, which has been very enjoyable to be with Baba people, you know.
Well, we thank Baba, too, because we really appreciate your presence.
It's easy to find love. It's easy to see the love. It's to feel it. It's easy to feel the love. You look and you see the happy faces, and you see all these feelings, and it's wonderful to see them.
Now, 1956, when Baba arrived, and you saw him at the airport, and then it wasn't until the next day that you actually saw him, you know.
We went to Mayor Mountain. Well, the next day we had a lot of interviews.
And did you have an interview with him at that time?
We all had interviews. And every one of us. And then I got a whole bunch of cashews, and Baba used to toss them, and he'd look at this one and toss it over there. He has that sense of humor, you know. He's very funny. Baba can be very funny. He catch you by surprise. You better be on the lookout at all times. You never know when there's something coming your way. And so the energy and I got together on getting more cashews, and I had a lot of Baba photos that Janadiel had left me, and I took them down. We were in a Roosevelt basement hotel, in the Roosevelt's basement with the car, and looking at all the photographs, and she picked some out and so on, or she borrowed them. I had wonderful with energy. And by the way, I was with energy the day she died, in Canoga Park, at one of the hospitals Beverly Manor. And it was a wonderful day the day she died, because the peace in that room was so great you could feel it. And I saw her that morning, and the doors were open, and I closed the door, and Energy's eyes were glazed. She was looking at me. She didn't see anything. She was dying. And I said the Master's Prayer silently, and then I said it aloud, and then nobody ever came to open the door. And then I said it again silently. I said the Master's Prayer 3 times. And then I left, and that was about maybe 8:30 in the morning, and about noon she died. I think it was July the 20th, a few years ago. Energy was a very great Baba lover. She totally devoted to Meher Baba. Am I confusing you?
No, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but no. But there's a couple of little things that that I'm just curious about. For instance, the night after you saw him at the airport, and you go back over to the Hollywood Roosevelt, and you saw him there, and now you go back to your place that night, knowing you're going to see him the next day for an interview?
I took the girls home. I took him.
Could you sleep that night? Were you excited?
No, I couldn't sleep. How anybody could sleep? Didn't need any sleep.
It must have been incredibly exciting to know the next day you're going to get to...
Yes, it was. And then another thing happened. I got lost on the way to the Roosevelt Hotel, and Energy said, "Oh dear, we were supposed to be on those steps, which was on the side of the hotel, to meet him. He was not supposed to be there before us."
After the airport?
Yeah.
You were supposed to get to the hotel first. So there was no one there to meet him?
No.
So he...
What did you think about all night, Marguerite?
Well, I didn't think. I couldn't think.
And did you go back to the Roosevelt in the morning?
Oh, yes. I couldn't sleep. I didn't feel like I needed sleep. I went back to the Roosevelt Hotel, and we had all the interviews. We had about 130 people lined up, and where are they now? I don't know. But I picked up the girls. I picked up Hilda, and I picked up Gladys Kahn in Hollywood and took them to the hotel. And then the day after that, we all went to MeherBaba.